So I'm going to talk a little bit today about some of the difficulties that we're all as health professionals going to face during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic. Unfortunately, many of us are going to experience many of our patients who will be elderly and have multiple comorbidities dying during this time. Communication is really important when we're looking after patients who are this sick or who are dying. But we're going to have lots and lots of barriers to communication that are going to make it really difficult. The things that we're going to have to face and get around is going to be wearing PPE, a face mask, a apron, gloves, a visor. All those things make it really difficult to talk to a patient. But there are ways that we can get around these things and still show that we care and that we have compassion for every single person. So the first thing I would suggest is to remember the power of eye-to-eye contact, because we can show that we care by looking at a patient. We can show that we feel connected to them by looking into their eyes. Second thing I would suggest is your tone of voice. If we can keep it gentle and kind, it makes a huge difference to a patient, just speaking slowly and gently. Third thing I would suggest is coming down to their level. If you stand over a patient who's feeling isolated and frightened, it makes them even more so. So just take a chair, sit down next to them, or crouch down. Just to be at their level makes a huge difference. Fourth thing is you can still take their hand even though you're wearing a glove, and have that little bit of physical contact can bring great comfort. Fifth thing, keep language simple. Speak in short sentences. And give a chance between things that you're communicating to your patient for silence. Try and be comfortable with that silence, because that's the time when the patient is absorbing what you're saying to them. So overall, if we just take these simple steps, we can make a huge difference to the experience of every single patient at this incredibly difficult time.